Hello. Welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do a special once in a blue moon, full moon in Aquarius reading. So this video is dedicated to my lovely water signs. And let's start with Cancer. So this is going to be a reading for how is this full moon in Aquarius. I'm recording it on the day of the full moon in London. So that's August 22nd, 2021. How is this full moon, the energies affecting your love life? What messages do you need to know? How is this full moon impacting love life? What is coming in as a result? So just something different I'm trying. If you do enjoy this reading, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And just a reminder, it's a general reading, so this isn't going to resonate with every Cancer out there. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. I just thought I'd try it as something different. So, my Cancers. Oh, hold on. What is coming in with this full moon for my lovely Cancers in love? What messages do we have for Cancers? Oh, okay. Thank you. Can you get a couple more, please, for Cancer? Okay. So, first of all, the Lovers, that's a good card to start with when it comes to love reading. We've got the Page of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun, so lots of Leo energy, to be fair. Gemini as well with the Lovers. So, Cancer, to be honest, what I'm getting is that someone maybe there is a connection between you and somebody else, but this person is watching you from afar and admiring you and seeing how magnetic and attractive you are. They're not really saying much. They might be unable to communicate at the moment for one reason or another, or feel unable to basically speak to you. They might be holding back a lot. This might be talking about someone gaining the courage to actually communicate. We'll see what comes out. But so far, in terms of starting messages, there's someone that you have a strong love connection with, or maybe who really feels a lot for you. Doesn't seem to be saying much. So let's see. Why is the Lovers here, please, for my Cancers? Let's find out much more for you. So what is... Oh, the Queen of Pentacles, that's Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The Two of Pentacles, which I want to say is in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, this can be someone who's was weighing up the pros and cons and going back and forth, or potentially trying to juggle one situation with another. Now, that doesn't have to be two people. It could be juggling love and romance and this kind of thing. And usually when it's upright, I would say that they might feel a little bit overwhelmed, but they're actually able to keep everything in balance. The fact that I feel quite strongly it's in reverse could suggest that actually someone isn't able to actually balance everything at the moment, or doesn't feel like they can balance both love and career. This could be someone who is focused very much on their stability, their finances, their career at the moment with that Queen of Pentacles. Now, for others of you, this could be someone who was potentially going back and forth, unable to make a decision between one and another person, especially when it's clarifying the Lovers. This could be a choice between two people. And especially with the Knight of Cups here, this is someone who does have a lot of feelings and emotion. I mean, I've got that already with the Lovers. It's someone who may well be in love with you. So let's see, why is the Page of Swords here for Cancer? Why is the Page of Swords here, please? Interesting. We have the Ace of Swords. Wow. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. So, look, the Ace of Swords is clarifying the Page of Swords. What I see is someone trying to find out information, potentially, kind of looking from afar, and because the Page of Swords can be like a researcher, as what it can be spying, of course, and kind of watching without communicating. But I also feel like it's almost that kind of the search party that goes on ahead to find out more information, basically. And with this Ace of Swords, someone might have found out something. Now with the King of Cups, this is water. It can be Cancer. It's also Pisces and Scorpio. But essentially it's someone who, again, has some very deep feelings. Can be for me a little bit obsessed, or really, but in like a loving like way of, they can't keep their eyes off of you. Or it can also be someone who's realized just how special someone is. Now, especially paired with that Ace of Swords, this could be a moment of enlightenment that's coming in. Maybe for someone who, again, if they were, going back and forth between you and somebody else, I would say this is someone who has been maybe learning more about you, is what I want to say, and they've come to a realization that you are actually the prize. You're the one, especially with that Queen of Pentacles, that although that's earth energy in your water, that actually there is potential for long term here. There's someone that they want to grow with, someone with that Ace of Cups that they want to begin a journey of love and romance with, and they absolutely, they have deep feelings for. So why the Four of Swords though? Is this changing? Or if not, why? Okay, we've got the Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, wow. Now High Priestess and the Seven of Swords. So, which I'll get back to the Seven of Swords. But my first thing on I can't say that communication is coming in right now, Cancer, so far. We'll see if it changes. But what I'm getting, especially with the High Priestess, is this is silence. And it's maybe someone with this Emperor energy who is trying to control themselves, trying to control how this plays out. A little bit stubborn, I have to say, a little bit stoic, and not opening up. They're keeping a very hard, cold exterior. Now, the Seven of Swords, there might be something that they haven't been completely honest about, or they want to, I'm kind of getting the impression that they want to keep under wraps. They want to maybe deal with a situation that you don't know about without you finding out about, especially with the High Priestess. Not only is it speaks to a lot of things, I would say silence for a start, but also secrets. With the Seven of Swords especially, I feel like this is someone who might be trying to, maybe with the Six of Swords here, they want to move forward successfully with you, but they don't want to completely communicate about some situation that they want to keep secret. We'll get some more on that in a minute. Why is the Strength card here, please, for my Cancers? The Five of Cups kind of tried to flip, but then didn't. Okay, what's going on? Why is the Strength card here, please? Why is Strength here? Oh, God. Oh, I can't reach that. 1 second. Let me see. Oh. God. All right. There we go. So, the Knight of Wands, interestingly, we've got the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Hanged Man. So some strong Pisces energy here as well. Now, clarifying the Strength card with this Hanged Man, again, I do feel a sense that someone is holding back. And again, I'm getting the feeling that they're not ready. They feel like they need to... They're not quite fully cooked is the phrase that just came out. It came up into my head. I don't remember the last time I actually said that phrase, so I don't know where that's come from. Maybe it'll mean something to someone out there. But it's like they're not quite ready yet. They're still holding back. But we've got the Page of Wands here, which is talking about communication and flirtation and, passion, especially with the Knight of Wands there as well, which flew out, which... I almost get the sense that they're not quite ready to do something in a stable manner. Maybe they're still trying to get a hold over their the side of them, their behavior that wants to be a little bit inconsistent, and they know that you are the prize, is kind of what I'm getting, Cancer. They know that you are very special, that you're also someone who is worthy of commitment, and you are with that Queen of Pentacles energy. And it's like they're not quite prepared yet to get out of this in-between limbo phase with this Hangman and the Knight of Wands. I do see stubbornness here as well, to be honest, and secrecy, weirdly. Let's get some with the Rider-Waite and see if we can get some more information for you. What is this Ace of Swords, this realization? For Cancer, please, can we clarify? What is this Ace of Swords? Okay. Anything else? Queen of Wands now. The Queen of Cups, good grief. And yeah, the Hanged Man actually in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Cancer, if you were dealing with someone who was, maybe you knew about it, maybe you didn't, that they were going back and forth between you and somebody else, I have to be honest, they because we've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, this is clarifying the Ace of Swords, which was already there with the King of Cups. So what I would say is someone has been kind of watching you, and that maybe if you are in each other's like social circle, they're observing you, or if it's just on the internet or whatever, they have been observing you, and they absolutely see you as the prize. If they were juggling or trying to make a decision or weighing up the pros and cons, let's just say, between you and somebody else with these two queens, then they know now who is their true pair with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. And I feel like it would be you. There may have been someone else in the mix who was maybe attractive, let's just say. There was maybe sexual chemistry here, but this just doesn't really compare to the connection that they have between themselves and you. And with the Hangman now in reverse, it's that sense of they have gained some sort of perspective and clarity about a new beginning that they want, which actually has, you know, stability. Again, it's that Queen of Pentacles energy. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. What's the situation with the Queen of Wands? So I feel like this is... Now, you've got the King of Pentacles. And the Seven of Swords. Why am I not surprised? So they might have also realised... Okay, the Empress just flew out, landed on the Emperor. They may have realised that someone else that they were dealing with was kind of possibly only interested, this is going to be very specific, but maybe was only interested with them because of their position in life, their stability, their finances, and that someone else that they were maybe considering, I feel like wasn't actually completely an honest character either, with that Seven of Swords that came out to clarify the Queen of Wands. She was in it for the wrong reasons, is kind of what I'm getting. And they've had this moment of clarity now, again with the Empress, as I was about to say, that really no one really compares to you, is kind of what I'm getting. But tell me about the Seven of Swords clarifying the Emperor. See that. Why is the Seven of Swords clarifying the Emperor with the Four of Swords, please? Yeah, see, but why are they, sorry, why are they keeping it secret? What is this secret? Okay. Sorry, just thinking that we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They might be keeping some sort of situation secret because they want to, they don't want you to leave them out in the cold. They don't want you to push them away. It's kind of what I'm getting. They want to make you an offer that's going to bring a lot of happiness. We also have the Page of Pentacles come out with the Sun and the Nine of Cups, but which is immense happiness and joy and wish fulfillment here. And yeah, maybe with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords, maybe this is just something that someone has left you out in the cold, or they've maybe ghosted you with that combination, and they want to come back in if that is the case. I feel like they may have ghosted you to kind of go down the path of that other person that they may have been, you know, going back and forth between you and them. And that has actually turned out to not bring them the happiness that they thought it would, is the simplest way I can put it. And so now they're hoping to come back in to you, even though they left you out in the cold, if that makes sense. But why the Four of Swords? Why are they not? I mean, yeah, we've got the Hermit and the High Priestess again on top of the High Priestess here. Look, so basically, and the World. I have to be honest, Cancer, I don't see this person communicating with you in the near future. I feel like this full moon is going to be more causing an impact in a way that you might not necessarily see, is what I'm getting. It's kind of things that are hidden from you. Because the Hermit, the High Priestess, this is a spiritual awakening and a soul searching that I feel like that this person is undergoing. They're finding out, they're realizing something, they're listening to their intuition, they're realizing maybe that you are the prize, as I said, that you are the one that they want and they love. But then you're not necessarily going to hear about it right away. They're keeping very tight-lipped about it. They're keeping all this to themselves, and they're being quite, as I said, stubborn, stoic, cold exterior, silent, and very introspective, and maybe even going to be spending some more time on their own whilst they undergo this journey. And with the World here, and you know, this is a chapter that they have to, it's kind of almost like they have to actually close this chapter, and at the end of it is this realization, this journey of understanding that they're going through. And maybe the full moon speaks to things coming to some sort of culmination as well, and so does the World. So it could be that this full moon is actually bringing about the realization and the understanding that they have, maybe even they kind of thought they were being clever in terms of sneaking away from you to go towards something else. But it actually didn't bring them the happiness. They want to come back in out of the cold with you, and maybe that's what they'll be realizing. But I don't think you're going to hear from them immediately, is what I want to say. So finally, let's just get any more clarification on this Strength card, please. Sorry, Emperor at the bottom of the deck with Three of Cups. Why is the Knight of Pentacles? Why is the Hanged Man here? The Lovers with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Anything else? So basically, this the Page of Wands, which is at the bottom of the deck, exactly as the bottom of the first deck. So I do feel like communication will eventually come. I don't feel like it's going to be an immediate, like the full moon has that kind of powerful effect, especially on the the next few days after the full moon has actually happened. I feel like during that time, that's going to be this person, the main effect is going to be their realization. They're actually the inner soul searching, and it's kind of like the answers coming from within. Now, also with the Hanged Man clarified by that Lovers, this is again, it's them gaining that perspective, seeing things from a different angle that they hadn't realized before. They do want to reunite with you with that Three of Cups. They want to communicate with you, but it's, especially with that Knight of Pentacles clarifying it, it's not going to come immediately. It's going to require them to gather some courage and the strength to take action, but also to be able to I feel like get out of their stubbornness is going to be required as well. They haven't actually been able to move on from you, if you like, when they thought that, you know, they would just maybe sneak away from this and go towards somebody else, but they haven't actually been able to move away from you. I feel like they were still always thinking about you, is kind of what I'm getting. But this person you're dealing with is quite stubborn and needs things their way. I feel like they try and control the situation in such a way that they think that they're winning, and they might, this full moon I feel like is going to be bringing them the realization that they haven't actually, how can I put this, they actually may have lost the real prize, which is you, Cancer. And that is what this full moon is bringing in terms of the effect on your love life, is I feel like realization for somebody that you may have been dealing with. Obviously everything I'm saying, reverse the roles if you feel like it's the other way around. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, Cancer. I hope that was useful in any way, and thank you so much for watching. So with that, let's move on and we will do Pisces next. So my lovely Pisces, how are you? I hope you're really well. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is going to be a love reading for you, my lovely Pisces, to see how the full moon in Aquarius, once in a blue moon, full moon, is how the energies are affecting your love life, and messages for you. So it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every Pisces out there. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. I hope you enjoy it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you do. Okay, so for my Pisces, please, let me get some messages. Oh, whoa. Boom. Straight off the deck, Ace of Cups. For Pisces, please. What else? The Magician. Wow. Pisces. Anything else for my Pisces, please? What? All right, Pisces, let's see. So we've got, for my Pisces, the Ace of Cups, the Magician, Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the King of Wands. So, I mean, listen, straight off the bat, Pisces, what I have to say is that it looks like this full moon is, it's basically bringing in some sort of new beginning in love, or with that Ace of Cups. Now, this is kind of, with the Magician, I have to say, it's like a new beginning that you've manifested. It kind of feels like it could have been even something like a cycle, I want to say, that you may have unwittingly or unknowingly started, is what's come into my head. Maybe the last new moon, or maybe the last Aquarius full moon even. I feel like it's something that you began to put work towards, and it's coming to fruition with this full moon, and actually as a result a new start in love is taking off. Now we've got the Knight of Swords, so this talks about communication rushing in, and I have to say at the bottom I saw we've got the Four of Swords, so it could be someone who has been holding back from communicating with you for some time, or you have with them. But this Knight of Swords is brave communication. It's speaking some sort of truth courageously, rushing in. It could come out of the blue, is kind of what I would say, or be slightly unexpected. With a Hierophant, that's Taurus energy. This could be, I mean, frankly, this could be a commitment, or be something that actually, it could be someone wanting to actually say, you know, let's actually commit to each other, let's take things to the next level. This could be, you know, an elevation of some sort of connection, you know, from being exclusive to each other, or well, let's see. And then with the King of Wands, we've got fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be one of those signs. Essentially, this is someone taking action to make something happen. I see a lot of action, actually, especially with the Magician as well. Passion, someone you're very attracted to. Yeah, wonderful. Let's see what else. Why is the Ace of Cups here, please, for my Pisces? What? The Tower. So that's, yeah, this is going to be maybe, as I said, unexpected change. It could be fast change. It's kind of going. The Tower, I mean, it can sometimes speak about something that previously, okay, we've got 3 cards that came out there. I was going to say something that has previously seemed to have fallen apart, and maybe, I mean, this could be like a renewal of a connection of some sort, of a new start with someone. This King of Wands can also speak about, you know, the phoenix rising from the ashes, a rebirth. So that could be what someone wants to instigate here. Now, what came up to clarify as well, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I would say that you may have been going through some sort of time when you felt lonely or ignored by someone, or pushed away by someone, or kind of left out in the cold and kind of ignored and neglected. This might have been something that's been causing a lot of stress and worry, keeping you up at night thinking about it, or just been playing on your mind, or some sort of decision that was made previously to, I almost get, it's a weird message, but someone might have put themselves out in the cold from a connection. Maybe they had too much anxiousness about staying in a situation, or it's just the fact that the decision that they made, either to put someone out in the cold or to put themselves out in the cold, has been playing on their mind ever since, or just the fact that someone has been ignoring you has been causing a lot of stress. It's going to resonate differently from everyone. When I say put themselves out in the cold, it could be that, because with this 5 of Pentacles, it can often be that, you know, all you need to do is come in. You know, the door is open. You're choosing to, rather than to come in and give equally to a situation and be a part of something, sometimes it can be a case of someone choosing to step away from that. Now, what I haven't mentioned yet is the Wheel of Fortune, which is at the end of all this. So this situation is changing. Basically, if you've been in that state, or if someone else was, everything I just described is in that state, there is a change of fortune coming here. It could be that something that seemed to have fallen apart and crumbled completely, there's actually going to be a new beginning here, which you might not be expecting. Or it's just simply that, you know, when you thought maybe the situation was quite dire, someone has had, I feel like, a change of perspective, or there's maybe someone's had a change of mind. Things are changing for the better, basically, with this new start of, I feel like a new cycle is about to begin with this full moon for you, Pisces, and it's going to be very positive. So why is the Magician here? The Queen of Swords. So, oh, and the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. For some of you, this might be someone who has ended a marriage and has become free and able to pursue you. It's not going to be for all of you, but the Queen of Swords can talk about an ex, or she's like the divorcee queen of the deck. With the 4 of Wands, especially in this deck, it speaks about marriage to me and long-term commitment. So with the Magician, someone might have actually taken action to actually make something happen and make themselves single, for one thing. For others of you, this could actually be someone where you were in a commitment with them. You may have been married to them. Maybe you were in separation, and you've actually kind of focused on your independence, your stability, and you've kind of regained some sense of structure in your life, and you're doing pretty well. and someone wants to make something happen with you. They want a new beginning with you. Maybe the tower had already fallen when, you know, some separation occurred, and this could have also, if that's the case, you might have been worrying about your finances with the Five of Pentacles as a result of things, you know, falling apart in some sort of marriage. But if that's the case, I would definitely say, think again, there's a fortunate turn of events here for you. Let's see, why is the Knight of Swords, sorry, what's going on? Why is the Knight of Swords here, please, for my Pisces? Why the Knight of Swords? The Star, Aquarius energy, yeah. And anything else? Thank you. The Two of Cups, good grief. There might have been arguments between you and this person previously. I mean, certainly if it was like a marriage or a long-term relationship where you had a separation, or, you know, things just suddenly crumbled or seemed to fall apart in some way with the tower, yeah, you may well have had some serious arguments. And the Knight of Swords can also talk about sometimes like harsh communication as well. Someone may have spoken to the other one very harshly, or both of you to each other. But with the Star and the Two of Cups, I mean, that is talking about there is communication coming in, but it is to heal the connection. I mean, there's still, we've got the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups now as well. This is a strong soulmate connection. The love between the two of you is still there. And this is a change here, a new start. And there's going to be communication, which actually is going to give you some hope, is kind of what I'm saying. Hope that there is still something that can be salvaged here, and that you will actually be able to heal things. Why is the Hierophant here, please, for Pisces? Why the Hierophant? The Hermit, interesting. And the Two of Wands, which wants to come out in reverse with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Now, with the Hermit, I feel like, again, this does suggest that for some of you, this has been a commitment where you've actually taken some time apart. Maybe you've spent some time, again, with that Five of Pentacles, sorry, that I was talking about, where someone decided to put themselves out in the cold. It could also be that, to put it another way, they actually decided to spend some time alone, to spend some time in kind of an isolation. It might have been someone that said, I need some time to think, or we need to have a break or some space or something. Now, I feel like they needed to make a big decision basically on which direction they wanted to go in moving forward. Maybe that was whether to, you know, about this commitment, if some of you that are already in commitment with this person, or commitment in general for others of you. Again, with that Two of Wands, if that was resonating for someone who's decided to end a marriage to become single, they needed to spend some time thinking about their existing commitment, let's just say, and to make a decision of which direction to go. But with the Ace of Swords, I feel like someone has made a decision. The Ace of Swords, they found the answer. The Hermit searches, you know, within themselves as well. Sometimes it can speak of going to someone and getting advice as well about which direction to go in. But whatever the case, someone has found the answer in which direction they want to go in. So why is the King of Wands here, please, for Pisces? Why the King of Wands? Oh God. Five of Wands keeps wanting to come back to the bottom of the deck. So we've got the High Priestess and the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups talks about potentially missing an opportunity. Again, can be a little bit neglectful energy as well. And the High Priestess, it's kind of silence and keeping a lot to, you know, keeping your cards very close to your chest. But there is the High Priestess also speaks of, especially, you know, right next to the Hermit here. And again, we have I'm just drawn to the fact that the moon is over her head, of course, as it always normally is always present in the High Priestess card. there is this inner knowing and intuition. I feel like for whoever this is resonating for, in one way or another, there were other parties involved, or other people putting their opinions in. Let's just say, when I say other parties, it doesn't have to be other romantic parties, but it could be family members or friends who were maybe putting their 2 cents in, maybe causing some conflict, some tension. It's kind of what I'm getting, and that may have led to arguments as well. But someone is taking action based on what they know to be true within themselves now. It's not really listening to what other people are saying so much. Give me one for this Four of Cups, please. Why is the Four of Cups here? Thank you. Yeah, the Six of Cups. I feel like someone may have realized, again, we've got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, that the way they have behaved, they may have, I'm getting more of like a neglectful energy, to be honest, than a like rejection or missed opportunity kind of message. I'm getting more that they may have realized that they have previously neglected someone who is very special to them. And with the Six of Cups, I mean, absolutely, someone wants to come back in for some sort of new beginning in love with you, Pisces, and maybe make things right with you, do something sweet, to apologize, and to have like they see that would be their victory. Let's see. I don't want these to be too long. Actually, I want to get some clarification on that. So let me get this deck. Can you clarify for me, what is this Tower? Oh, the Knight of Cups. Wow, just flipped out. I hope you saw that. The Tower is the Knight of Cups. So I feel like, to be honest, for a lot of you, the Tower is talking about this shocking, unexpected, maybe expression of love that's coming in, especially if you felt like this person just wasn't interested, that they left you out in the cold. And you might have, for some of you, you might have been wondering, like, what the hell did I do wrong, is kind of what I'm getting with that Nine of Swords. And maybe you felt neglected by them because they had some secrets that they were keeping hidden. But again, the Two of Cups just flew out. Whoever was in that Nine of Swords, of really worrying about, being apart from the other person, it's because they really felt like this person was their one, their soulmate. Felt such a strong connection between you and them, or vice versa. So I feel like this Tower, to be honest, is going to be, you're not going to see this coming. It's going to be shocking, because I feel like you might feel like this is already over and done with, and that it's just crumbled apart in some way, but there's a whole new beginning about to manifest for you. Tell me about this Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands, please, for Pisces. The Ace of Cups again, but tell me about the Knight of Swords. It's just the same cards. The Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, and here they are again in a completely different deck. So, oh, and I have to show you the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, communication is coming in, but why is the Queen of Swords with the Four of Wands? The Nine of Swords, I mean, guys, I'm just getting the same cards again, although it did come out in the reverse. So basically, if you've been worrying about a connection, or something's just been playing on your mind, you might not even be able to go to sleep without still thinking about them. And I'm kind of getting that some of you might have been worrying, like, but I thought there was such a strong connection between us. I feel like it's going to be a relief, some sort of relief. It's going to be shocking, but it's going to make you feel like, oh, I didn't just imagine it all. I feel like it's going to be definitely an expression of love coming in for you. Anything, but you're not telling me, why is this Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups, Four of Wands here, the Four of Pentacles, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, which is you, Pisces, the Magician again, the Hermit in reverse. Okay, essentially, I feel like someone has been holding back, yes, but they do not want to let you go, Pisces. Whoever that resonates for. The Hermit in reverse, we already saw the Hermit. As I said, someone decided to spend some time alone. They felt like they needed to have some time of isolation, to do some soul searching. Someone is coming out of that now, and they're coming forward to communicate. They want to make this happen with you. They see you as above all others with the Empress. And there's going to be communication about a new beginning in love, and the same cards keep coming out again and again. So I feel like that is basically the message that I have for you. It's going to be, I would say expect communication, but I really don't think, if even I said that, you're going to expect this, because it's going to be quite shocking. But yeah, communication coming in. Someone is taking action, and there's going to be some sort of new beginning to a cycle in love with you coming in with this full moon, Pisces. So hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. So let's move on finally for my water signs to Scorpio. Just gonna get a quick sip. Try not to cough, sorry guys. So Scorpio, how are you doing, my lovely Scorpions? Hope you're really well. Thank you so much for watching. This is going to be a love reading for you relating to the full moon in Aquarius that we have today in London, August 22nd, 2021. This is a once in a blue moon, full moon special. So it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every Scorpio out there. Please say what resonates and leave the rest. You know the drill. And I hope you enjoy it. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you do. This is my first time doing one of these style readings, so let me know if you guys like it. I just thought it'd be nice because my normal sign readings are like over an hour, and I thought you might enjoy a little bit of a shorter one for a change. So for my Scorpios, what is the full moon in Aquarius bringing Scorpio when it comes to love? What energies? Oh, sorry. Damn, water signs. Well, especially Pisces. Let's see what it brings out for you, Scorpio. So, what is the full moon? Okay. Oh, God. Anything else, please? I feel like there's another one. There it is. No. Wow, okay, Scorpio, we've got the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. You've got two aces essentially bookending these first cards that we have here. And we've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So there's going to be something happening for you. This full moon is basically, it's starting off a new cycle for you. Funny, I mean, the full moon is culminations, and the new moon is obviously often new beginnings, funnily enough. But I feel like whatever's happening with this full moon, it may actually, I want to say, this energy I don't know, I haven't said this for anyone else, but I feel like for you, it might actually be kicking off events that lead to a new beginning for you, maybe with the next new moon, which I don't know off the top of my head what sign that's in. But anyway, let's carry on. But essentially, this full moon, the energy is the catalyzing is not a word, catalyst for a new beginning for you in love. Now, what we have in the middle here, I definitely see maybe reuniting, maybe spending time with friends. That could also be how this comes about. Could be having some fun, socializing, partying, or something along those lines. When I say uniting, it could be reuniting with friends, or it could be wanting to reunite and celebrate with someone romantic, right, in a romantic nature. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So there is an essence of reflection and deciding whether to invest in something or not, or whether to continue investing in a situation or a connection or not. Because I would say, because we've got the Five of Cups, so excuse me, there is some sort of disappointment that is tied to this connection. Someone has some regrets. And that might be why someone wants to reunite with you, because they regret how something went down. And for others of you, that is going to be why you have to decide whether you want to keep investing in this or not, because you've been disappointed in this connection in some way or another. Now, for me, with this Five of Cups, I said this in, I think it was one of the fire signs readings earlier. I can't remember because I've done all the signs so far today. But what I was drawn to was the 3 cups that are spilled out in this card. And then we have this 3 of Cups here. Now, the way it's fallen, I don't want to be a doomsdayer or anything like that, but for some of you, there might have already been, or there might be in the future, some experience in like a social setting or like a party or something where there might be a bit of a falling out with someone at some sort of social setting, or something that doesn't really go to plan, maybe with friends or at a party or something, and that might be causing you to decide whether this is something to continue investing. It's going to be a bit specific message, not for everyone, but anyway, let's carry on. Why is this Ace of Wands here, please, for Scorpio? The 10 of Pentacles. Anything else? The 6 of Wands. Good grief. It's very positive, Scorpio. So this new beginning with the Ace of Wands is talking about taking action to actually kind of design the future that you want. And that future is one where there's commitment, there's long-term, there's someone that you feel that you could grow old with and have a family with, and have abundance and success and victory with that 6 of Wands as well. I kind of get the message that you have overcome some challenge, maybe recently in love, or some conflict that you've gone through, and you have risen above that. And as a result, now you're kind of, you're going to be able to decide well, of course, everyone is able to decide what their future actually looks like. It's just some people choose not to really. And I feel like, to be honest, you're getting more in charge of what you want for your future. And as a result, you're making that actually manifest. It's a bit of a weird message. Yeah, there is going to be transformation and change as a result. But it's kind of like death to old ways and new beginning. I feel like once you decide that this is what you want your long term to be like, which is this energy from this full moon, nothing is going to be the same. Why is the 3 of Cups here, please, for Scorpio? What is this 3 of Cups about? Okay, anything else? It's a lot of cards. Let's see. So, yeah, we've got the 6 of Cups. So again, as I said, maybe someone wants to reunite with you. We've got the Hanged Man and the Chariot, which is a complete contradiction of cards, but okay. That is Pisces and Cancer energy. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles also flipped within inside the deck. So, sorry, Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy as well, just to mention that. But, okay, well, the Hanged Man and the Chariot coming out together. This is a situation which is a contradiction, because the Hanged Man talks about something which is stagnant, is in limbo, is keeping someone maybe, I don't want to say, it's not held back, but it's kind of held in place, let's just say. And the Chariot is forward movement and momentum and progress, and again, victory, as I was saying with the 6 of Wands. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, which again is someone really, very abundant, successful, wanting to really nurture her home, family, to build, what popped into my head just then was build an empire. That's a bit bizarre. I don't normally say that with this card at all, but maybe that is, again, with that 10 of Pentacles that you have your eye on, Scorpio, you are really determined to maybe grow some sort of successful fortune or career, or some sort of stability that enables you to actually have a family, or, you know, to have everything that you desire for your future. Now, the other thing that flipped inside the deck was the Five of Pentacles. I'm only going to mention it briefly because I feel like it was just a side note from the cards, but it was maybe because previously you have, or maybe recently you've been worried about money, about finances. Maybe that has been playing on your mind, let's just say. But if that is the case, I feel like now, as I said, you're focused on a new beginning, which is financially stable, financially secure, and the future that you want, and you're not going to accept anything less, basically. And you're very much focused on, again, we've got the Empress at the bottom of the deck, if I didn't say that already. You're focused on abundance and success. And I feel like because of that mindset, that you're actually deciding that that is the new beginning that you're having, that you're actually manifesting that in for you and for your future, which is very positive. The Hangman, there could have been, now going back to this, there could have been something which was keeping you stuck. Now with that Six of Cups, it could have been, I actually want to say wanting to reunite with somebody, or waiting for someone, missing someone, has been kind of keeping you a little bit held in place. But you're moving forward now. There's progress. So why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Scorpio? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Wow, the Eight of Cups. Now, as I said already, the Seven of Pentacles is, for me, it's you're reflecting and deciding on whether you're getting a fair return on your an investment of energy, of time, of love, of all those kind of things. Now, clarified by the Eight of Cups, that would suggest to me that you're actually kind of deciding to maybe walk away from something or leave something in the past, let's just say. After that reflection, it could be because you're reflecting on it and actually deciding that, you know, you have been disappointed, you have been let down, it hasn't been emotionally fulfilling with the Eight of Cups. There hasn't been maybe some sort of element of balance. It could be that you, maybe someone only wanted to be friends, is kind of what I'm getting, and you wanted more. And they, or not just friends, maybe they just wanted to keep things very casual with that Three of Cups, and they do enjoy your company, but they weren't giving to it any in terms of any more investment than that. If that is the case, I feel like you are leaving this in your past. It's no longer going to kind of keep you held in place. You're going to be moving forward, and that is going to be bringing in this new beginning. Why is the Five of Cups here, please, for Scorpio? Thank you. The Two of Pentacles. I'm just glancing. We've got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Anything else, please? Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Basically, Scorpio, I feel like you may have been dealing with someone recently who has left you quite disappointed because they were a little bit wishy-washy. They were kind of, they might have been keeping you a little bit in limbo, on pause, if you like, because they couldn't make up their mind about whether to actually come forward with an offer of commitment. And it could be because someone felt like they didn't have the the resources to actually be able to commit properly to you, or that might have been, weirdly I'm getting that might have been their excuse, because they were also kind of juggling their options, weighing up the pros and cons between you and somebody else. As I said, we saw the Queen of Wands, now we've got the Five of Wands, so this is element of kind of competition, of conflict, of other people being in the mix. I definitely see a hesitancy of actually coming forward with an offer of commitment. My feeling is that you're kind of taking your power back as a result of this full moon. Why is the Ace of Cups here, please, finally? Thank you. The Lovers, beautiful. And the Four of Wands. Oh, Scorpio. Okay, if this full moon, you are actually, you know, there is this sense of disappointment and having to walk away from something that you maybe really didn't want to have to. But whatever that you're walking away from, it's actually, as I said, it's causing you, and maybe it will be around the new moon, it's actually causing you to manifest a beautiful new beginning. I mean, and I feel like it is because you are actually setting a little bit of a harsher boundary. I mean, my Venus is in Scorpio, so I know we know how to set a boundary and to come off sometimes as that Queen of Swords energy. But regardless, I think it's just about essentially knowing your worth and not accepting anything less. This Queen of Swords is also come to me right or don't come to me at all. And I feel like if you are in this situation where you're dealing with someone who you have very sweet feelings for, and maybe you reminisce about the good times that you've had with them as well, but they were kind of, there was no forward movement. Now you're actually manifesting with this full moon energy, a new beginning, where it's actually the long-term commitment, stability that you're deciding that is what I want and nothing less. And you know, you're having the victory and knowing your worth, and it's a new beginning where someone is actually going to respect your and know your worth as well. And now with this Ace of Cups clarified by the Lovers and the Four of Wands, are you kidding me? This is like a new beginning in love, which is going to be a beautiful connection. Absolutely soulmate potential here, no question, with the Lovers and the Four of Wands. So there's a new beginning here, which not only could lead to the long term and someone knowing your worth, but marriage. I've got to say it with that Four of Wands card. That's amazing. I feel like it's pretty cut and dry with you, Scorpio, but I don't want to shortchange you at all. So I have been clarifying everyone with the Rider-Waite. So I think the best thing to clarify here is the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups? Wow. Well, it's kind of everything I just said. The Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you are going to be reflecting on whether this is one situation is worth your investment anymore, and essentially deciding it is not, and maybe you'll be kind of moving to leave someone out in the cold. Or you have to be honest, with this combination, I don't want this to sound harsh at all. I'm a Capricorn, so bear with me. It's natural to say things in a harsh manner sometimes, but you might be realizing that someone is not able. Again, I'm getting the message that someone is not financially stable. The Five of Pentacles talks about it being in a bit of a trouble situation when it comes to finances. The King of Pentacles in reverse, oof, that's not good. In terms of a pairing, this is someone who has not got their finances together. They haven't got their career sorted. Maybe I have to say the King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who doesn't really have much ambition or desire to get themselves financially stable either. And it might be someone that you were dealing with who had no real ambition for getting their life or career even in a place where they could offer someone a stable home, marriage, a family, you know, be able to even afford to have children, or, you know, give them a good life and that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm not just trying to say that, you know, you're being very harsh, this is all about money, and it's not that. I always get the sense that this person just wants to have fun, keep it casual. They've got no real like long-term plan. And for me, what I was getting with this Queen of Pentacles, you see, you're the Queen of Pentacles and you know it, and I feel like you've been dealing with someone who was the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's the simplest way to put it. And it's going to be difficult for you, and it might be, you know, sad for you to do so, to walk away from this person, but with the strength at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you're going to actually find the courage to do so, because you also know that you can't have the long term that you want. And it's kind of, as I said, once you've decided that that's what you want for your long term, nothing is going to be the same. Why? Let me see. Let's focus on this new beginning that you're moving towards as a start. We know what you're moving away from now. Something that has maybe kept you stuck for a while, but there is progress and forward momentum coming. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. What is this new beginning? Ooh, I love it. The King of Cups. There's your energy, of course, Scorpio, but it's also Pisces and Cancer. But it's essentially, it is. Could be another water sign that you're meeting, or a new romance is developing with someone. It doesn't have to be. It's also just someone who's quite emotionally mature and will have a lot of love and affection. Interesting. This Three of Swords has just actually landed on that King of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, it might take a little bit of time to heal from that heartbreak as well, or the heartache of having to walk away from them. Oh, sorry. Oh, interesting. So many cards fell out, so I don't want to... Okay, the Fool. Again, going on a new journey. Tell me about this King of Cups. And wow, getting out of your head, getting unstuck. See what I was talking about with that Hanged Man. I feel like you've been in a situation which has kept you stuck, on pause. Tell me about this King of Cups. Anything else you can... The Seven of Pentacles just fell out and landed on the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Maybe you will be... yeah, you might... oh, what's going on now? Huh. Yeah. We've got Judgment with the Devil that came out, and the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the Seven of Cups. So basically, I think this boils down to what's just come out. There is going to be a new opportunity for a new beginning in love, which has the potential to go long term, to go to marriage, that's going to be with someone emotionally mature. Again, I feel like you're going to be reflecting on both of these people, this new person and the person you've been dealing with in the past, and you're going to be with the Seven of Pentacles landing on the Seven of Pentacles, you're going to be, you know, reflecting and making sure that actually this is worth your investment this time. Maybe being a little bit more choosy, I have to say, with that Four of Cups. Not that you weren't choosy before, but you know, you might also, when this new opportunity comes in, you might be in quite like an apathetic state when it comes to love, because you've been disappointed by this situation, and you may have walked away from it with a heavy heart, and as I said, still be feeling a bit of that heartbreak. With the Devil, I kind of feel like you may still feel a little bit tied, or someone might still trying to be keeping you tied to them when you walk away from them with that Devil energy. And as a result, you're going to have maybe options to decide about this previous person and this new one, but you are going to be making a decision with the Judgment card. It could be when you walk away from this person, I have to say, what I'm also seeing is that they might try and reinvigorate things, and they don't want you to actually reject them and go cold on them and I have to say, they might know that they're holding on to someone without actually committing to them, and they don't want you to break free of them with that Devil energy. So they might try and come back around, or try and reinvigorate this when you decide, because this is also landed kind of on the Eight of Cups, when you decide to walk away from them. But so you're going to have some choices to make as a result, and you're going to also want to know that you're seeing this new person clearly. Maybe if you felt like you were left disappointed by a previous person, you want to know that actually this time this person's got their shit together. Let me just put it that way. But that is kind of what you're moving towards. So a new beginning. I don't think necessarily the person who has kind of been maybe keeping you like a fish on a line with no intention of actually, reeling you in properly and making a true fish of you. I don't know why I'm going with that metaphor, but you know what I mean. They might not necessarily want to let you go. And so that's hence you're going to need this, you're going to be reflecting on what to do here. But as I said, when these cards first came out, Scorpio, what is happening with this full moon, I feel like is going to end up culminating in a beautiful new beginning for you. And it may just be you actually choosing that is what you want for long term. And as I said, as soon as you realize what you want, that's going to kind of be the catalyst of everything that's playing out that I just saw, leading towards maybe the next new moon, maybe further on, but at some point a new beginning. But I feel like it starts, funnily enough, now with this full moon, maybe at the culmination of a situation that you're actually already in, that's culminating. Oh, I'm just repeating myself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Please do like, comment, subscribe if you did. Let me know. And thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate all your support. And that is what I've got for you, Scorpio. So thank you, and to all my water signs, I'll speak to you soon. Bye.